Hey everybody, happy Friday to you. I'm so glad it's Friday. I feel like this week buzzed by. If your kiddos started school this week, I hope it went really awesome. We go year round, so we didn't have that whole back to school hustle and bustle, but I love seeing all of the photos of all of my friends' kids on their first week back. I love it. The outfits, it's the cutest. Moms feeling really happy for their little bit of freedom. I can totally relate to that. Tonight for dinner, we're doing something really easy. I am frying up some ground beef right now for some taco meat, and then I'm gonna show you guys how we make our tortilla chips in the air fryer. It's super, super easy. They come out amazing. I feel like we have chips back, and I am going to make a low carb nachos, I guess, is what's happening. Originally, I thought taco salad with chips on the side, but now I'm feeling like I want nachos. So that's what's for dinner. Finally gonna show you guys how I whip together my own taco meat when I'm eating it just plain. The air fryer chips are also super easy, and it will work with absolutely any low carb tortilla. Let's do it. I wanted to show you guys how we do our taco meat. So this is 1 pound of ground beef. I went ahead and browned it on medium high and drained out most of the grease. Then I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of jar salsa, a few dashes of hot sauce, and then I'm also going to add a packet of taco seasoning. Now, in a perfect world, you would make your own taco seasoning. We didn't do that today, so I'm just using the packet from Aldi. They have a few different taco seasonings at Aldi, but this is the one that we found to have the lowest carbs. I'm also gonna add a splash of water, and I'm gonna let this simmer over low heat for about 15 minutes. I wish that I was better about making my own taco seasoning. I definitely need to start doing big batches of that. But I really like to fancy up just plain packet seasoning. The salsa and the hot sauce really does kick it up a notch, and it's just delicious even on its own. Taco meat is done. Basically what I do with this is I cook it before I start my chips, and I'm going to leave this on a low burner. The longer taco meat sits and kind of warms, the better it tastes. So it's just gonna camp out on the stove. Let's make some chips. I'm fairly certain that there's a way to do this in the oven. I've just never done them like that before. They came out so great and were so easy in the air fryer. That's my preferred method. If you Google how to do these in the oven and you make them, let me know how they turn out. This isn't even a recipe, it's a cooking method, because all you're going to need is a pack of low carb tortillas. I'm using these Mama Lupe's. I'm really into these right now. My friend Paula sent me a care package of them because I can't get them in my area, and they're only 3 net carbs per tortilla. So that's what we're using, but I've also done the La Banderita ones, and those work too. You'll need a little bit of cooking spray to moisten them up in the air fryer, and then just regular schmegular salt. Pro points if it's a llama. Okay, so I have a stack here of 4 of my low carb tortillas. That's a total of 12 carbs, but it's going to make a ton of chips, and that will be perfect for Dan and I. So I've got it on my cutting board. I'm going to take a very sharp knife, and I am going to cut these into triangles as evenly as I can. I did 4 even cuts, and that gives me 8 little stacks of 4 tortillas each. Now, if you want to, you can cut these down even further and make them smaller. I'm trying to decide if I want to leave them this shape or not. Stand by. Okay, I made a decision. I am going to cut them one more time, but I'm going to keep them as close to triangle shape as humanly possible. All right, I have my pile of tortilla chips here. Now I'm going to separate the stacks. Depending on which brand of tortillas you get, some of them are a little bit more moist than others. These come apart really easily. Okay, so you want to get them into a layer in the bottom of your air fryer. You can overlap them because they're gonna fly around in there while they're cooking. So layer them up. Spray them down with spray of your choice. We've been using olive oil. Then we're gonna sprinkle them with salt. close her up. Then we're gonna let them go on 400. And I'm going to put the timer on 4 minutes, but I swear I open it like a lunatic and toss them around or they end up burnt. You really have to pay attention to these. We had a casualty because I got distracted. Ugh. Once you've got both of your batches done, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them back in just for about 10 seconds to heat them up again. This entire massive plate of chips is only 12 net carbs. We're obviously gonna split this between 2 people, but that's pretty damn impressive if you ask me. They came out perfect. We've got everything for nachos, you guys. Shredded lettuce, jalapenos, cheese, sour cream, salsa. I'm getting really excited now if I'm being honest. So I am going to layer on some ground beef, some shredded cheese, a little bit of medium salsa, a little bit of tomato, hot sauce, a nice big blob of sour cream, and some shredded lettuce. Here's my plate, you guys. Massive pile of nachos with way too many jalapenos, and I'm super stoked. All right, that's all there is to it for Keto Nachos, you guys. I hope that you try this, and I hope that you are as blown away as we were at how easy it is to make your very own tortilla chips. Now, disclaimer, if you are doing strict keto and you do absolutely none of the low-carb tortillas, then I'm sorry. This is definitely not the video for you. But this would also work as a base for chaffles. And chaffles is just a cheese waffle. Egg and cheese, make it toasty. I'm gonna go eat my giant platter of nachos and love every second of it. If you are new here, hope you'll consider subscribing. To all of the new subscribers that we've gotten in the last several weeks, hi, welcome. Super nice to meet you. We will see you guys really soon, hopefully tomorrow. Have the best Friday ever.